Michael, are you a little bored?
Why is the background a farm?
You just kind of look like one of those thumb people, you know, like from Spy Kids.
Hi, my name's Jim Gaffigan, and this is my son.
Patrick.
Is it Patrick?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Mari Gaffigan.
And I'm Katie Gaffigan.
I'm Jack Gaffigan.
And I'm Michael Gaffigan.
And you're watching Disney Channel.
We're gonna watch some of my old stand-up comedy, and we're gonna see what Patrick thinks, and we're also gonna see what my other kids think.
I want to go home.
Well, I think when you started your stand-up might have been a little bit dry because I'm not sure if you met Mom at that time, and I know that she helps you a lot with your writing.
When you started stand-up, I bet you were bad.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, here, let's watch this.
From New York City, Comedy Central presents Jim Gaffigan.
I've said this multiple times to you, so it's not funny anymore, but whenever I look at like these old videos, why is your head like the same width as your neck? You just kind of look like one of those thumb people, you know, like from Spy Kids.
Thank you very much.
That's just a neck. That's a human neck.
Look at a thumb strut.
That's just a human being walking.
That's an absolute Chad walking the stage.
What's a chat?
Yeah, you wouldn't get it. You have to be an internet historian like me, dude.
And I know
The background is a farm.
Indiana Mafia.
Why is the background a farm?
But the fact of the matter is, where I grew up, there was something very similar to the Mafia, 4-H.
Indiana Mafia.
Yes.
What's
It's kind of
4-H?
pride where I'm from. You know, it's not like we're
A mafia is
we're
like
tough,
the
we're
guy
from
that
Texas,
kills?
we like
Oh,
things big.
kill?
It's more like
What does 4H
we're from
stand
Indiana
for?
and
I have
we're
no
gonna
idea.
move.
What do you think it stands
Jack doesn't know.
That's before 4K came out. The reason there's a cornfield there is
I love
because,
this.
you
I love
know,
how New
the
York is
children
so
of the corn aren't in
multicultural.
there.
I wish I was
Would you
ethnic
call that a
enough.
city landscape, or what is
If you're
that?
Hispanic and you
That's
get angry, people are like, he's got
a
it
farm.
in 10
A farm. And why do you think there's a
If you're
farm
white
in the
guy, you get angry,
background?
people are like, that guy's a
Because
jerk.
that's, I think, what you lived in a barn when you were a kid.
I didn't live in a barn, but it's an interesting guess. So, Indiana Mafia, why do you think that would be funny?
Because Indiana has a lot of deadly mosquitoes.
Deadly mosquitoes. Okay.
For horses. I feel like it's a drug, maybe. Because people were all like, ooh.
For Hoosiers.
Is it Hooters?
It's Hoosiers.
Is that like politically incorrect now?
No, why would it be politically incorrect?
I don't know, because I don't ever hear it anymore.
Actually, the reason I look like this is because my father was from Sweden and my mother was Elton John.
Now, who is Elton John? Do you know?
No idea.
No idea. Do you think he's a football player, a hockey player, a musician, or one of the early presidents of the United States? Who is Elton John?
I don't know, but I fall in love like every 10
Football
minutes. I'm sitting on
player.
the
That's a
sofa
pretty good guess.
with my wife.
I don't think I know who Elton John is.
Elton John invented penicillin.
That's not true.
I don't know.
You don't know who Elton John is?
Life is
Shut
a little
up.
easier for attractive people. Can we
Oh
admit
my
that?
God.
Think about it.
Kids these
Stranger
days,
smiles at you and you're
Jack, who is Elton John?
nice. But if a
Michael
stranger
doesn't know what
Oh! Kids
Elton John
these days.
plays piano, he sings, and I follow him on Instagram.
weirdo.
You do?
Why was that? What? Did you just run out of questions?
I don't think you follow him on Instagram.
Yes, I do. I have the records.
I think his stand-up's pretty good, but I'm still not sure why there's a farm in the background.
It's because he's from Indiana.
Oh, I thought it was because he was pale.
Why would a farm
That's wrong.
be in the background if I'm pale?
I am
A farm
single,
will be
I
in the
don't drink. It's
background
kinda-
because you
it's
know,
kinda
like the
hard to get a woman
stereotype
buzz
of a
when you don't
farmer is
drink.
like a
You'd be
pale
like,
guy in like
yeah, I'll have a glass
a
of water,
hat,
and,
and he's
you want
like
a shot of Yates?
he's like chewing on like a weed thing. He's like,
Want 8 of them?
But you know, farmers are all different races, right? You
I
know,
know.
You don't
But wasn't
drink.
your like grandpa a farmer?
It never happens with
Did you
anything
ever
else.
see
You know
yourself
this,
as a
man,
farmer?
that's why.
Oh, an animal farmer.
Do you know
Are
what
you
an animal
addicted
farmer
to
does?
Oh no, not an animal farmer, not an animal farmer.
Is it okay if
Person
I use
that takes care of animals on a farm. But you really want to watch plants grow?
I think a farmer has animals on a farm.
Yeah, but Like imagine like getting hay on like your like farmer suit or whatever, then going back into your little farmer house and then lying on your little farmer bed and there's hay on your farmer
Well, I'm
bed.
sure they wouldn't do
And then there'd be
that.
like a pig in your farmer bed.
Yeah, but you like animals.
Yeah, are you saying you
I
hate
know.
animals?
So you want to live in a city but have animals.
No,
But farmers have animals.
I know.
Do you know why they have animals?
Would you kill an animal?
Well, I don't know if how'd that come up? Would you milk the cows or no?
I would nicely milk the cows. I'd be like, please give me your milk. And they'd be like, yes, Katie.
Michael, are you a little bored?
I'm a little bored.
I find it interesting. You just need to have a high intellect to get your comedy, Dad. I feel you. I understand your pain.
I'm too lazy to do all those things. You ever find yourself being lazy for no reason at all? Like you pick up your mail, you go in your house, you realize you have a letter for a neighbor. You ever just look at the letter and go, looks like they're never getting this.
You're using that piece of paper a lot. You don't really use props.
Too much energy to
Are
go
you
back
lazy?
outside.
I think my dad is not lazy.
Get on the bureau. I'm gonna get that to
He
that
like
lady.
ride bikes 24/7.
Well, that's not true, but
Your parenting style is give everything to mom, right? High five. If you weren't a comedian, you would probably be, but instead of mailman, it's a pale man.
I mean, I consider myself lazy just because of certain situations that I've been in where like I can easily do something, but I'm just like, why not? Like, I think everyone's a little lazy.
You don't think I'm lazy?
No, I think you're lazy. I understand that you have like late shows and stuff, but I just feel like in the moments where I'm like, hey Dad, can I like, or I'm like asking you a question, you're like, go ask your mom. I feel like that's every parent's excuse of being like, I'm lazy.
But is that lazy or fear of your mom?
Why not both?
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my dad's channel, or if you want, subscribe to my channel. And if you only heard one thing I said, subscribe to this channel, the channel right here. Please, please, I beg, I'm warning you.